right, we are recording. Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much for popping on tonight, and welcome if you're a new coach. So exciting that you are a part of our coaching family and joining us tonight. And I just want to say from the get-go, like I share this every time, but it's no different. I love new coach calls. I love new coaches because I remember 5 years ago getting started, and it was like all the feels all at once, excitement, nervousness, like what the heck am I doing? But at the same time, like I know I should be doing this, all the feels all at once. And I love that. So you are not alone if you are feeling any of those feelings or all of those feelings. And I'm sure that Midori and Lauren are the other experienced coaches on this call, and I know they felt the same way. So I guess with that, what I just want to say to get started is if you feel overwhelmed, that's okay. It's just like any other job. You have to take it day by day, week by week, month by month, and learn. And I think, Fallon, I was talking to you about this, but like we say, get your Beachbody degree. We don't expect you to know everything overnight. In fact, 5 years in, I'm still learning. Midori asks me questions and I'm like, I gotta go Google that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And that's okay. And that's important to remember that you are not going to know everything, but you need to take action not knowing everything. Fallon. Yeah, Fallon, you're going to be a lot like Midori. Midori and Fallon, you need to meet each other because I feel that you will be spirits.
And you must need to know everything.
Yeah. You don't need to know everything. Yeah, you don't need to know everything to rock this business, to help people and be successful. And so right off the bat, we want to say, if you are feeling overwhelmed, just take a breath and remember that you can only do so much in one day. You're only one person. And like I said, you don't need to know it all. And in this call, what we really hope to achieve is to give you kind of those foundational steps to get started as a new coach and feel confident with the very first steps that you're taking. And then we actually have a call after this with newer coaches, and you will get that opportunity here in a couple of weeks to take that next step. And you can do training in the meantime, you'll be taking action in the meantime, but it will give you a chance to kind of reconvene with us and make sure that you're organized and feeling good about everything. So notes here, because I don't want to go off, and let's be real, I'm a little sleep deprived right now, so keep my brain on the straight and narrow. But one thing I'm really passionate about, and I know Midori and Lauren and our other leaders on our team are as well, is that when you sign up day one as a coach, you're automatically put into a leadership position. And I say that because when you're on social media, when you are telling people you're a coach, in our team page, we want you to show up as a leader because you're helping other people. Even if you haven't actually signed someone up with a program or as a coach, you're sharing on social media as a leader in health, and you're doing that by leading by example. And so we really want to empower our coaches to show up and take action right from the beginning and really just, sorry, post in there. Take ownership, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Take ownership of your business from day one. And the best way you can do that is to empower yourself to ask questions, Google things that you don't know, go to our team page and engage, get to know our team, show up for team calls. These are all great ways to empower yourself and take ownership of your business right from the get-go. And of course, we're here to goal set with you and mentor you and help you every step of the way. But it's really important to remember that we can't do this for you. We can do this with you. We love to run with you. And that's one of our favorite parts. I know Lauren and Midori and I, we love that this is a team and that we can help each other like we're doing right now. But we can't run each other's businesses. We have to put in our own time and effort to progress ourselves forward and make sure that we're helping people. So I love to share that. And if you want to walk, if your pace is walking right now, we'll walk with you. If you want to jog, we'll jog with you. If you are like, I want to run, I want to do big things, we will do that with you. So you have to really just be upfront with us. And if you say you want to run, we expect you to run, you know, and things change. Seasons come and go in your business, and that's okay. So I'm going to try these slides. We'll see. We'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? One sec. And it could very well be typos because done is better than perfect. That is like my jam. I'm not a details-based person. Okay. Let's see.
Yay!
You guys see it? We'll see if it goes actually through the slides. I remember doing this before and it wouldn't work. So, okay. So we already said welcome, but I would love for new coaches to just briefly introduce yourself, and we can do the same, but maybe just your name, where you're from, maybe why you're getting started as a coach, and then if you have another job outside of being a coach, if you want to share that. Anybody want to start?
I can start.
I'll start. Go ahead.
Okay, hi, I'm Fallon. I live in Iowa and I'm 36. And currently I'm working at an elementary school in Iowa City in preschool special education. And I do love it. It's a lot of energy sucking, but I enjoy knowing I'm making a difference. And that's one of the things I liked about becoming a health coach. I thought I can make a difference and continue to do that, but with older people who I'm not used to, because I'm used to working kids all the time. And also just getting myself healthy and being a part of a community and being a part of a supportive team. I've played sports my whole life, so I've always kind of been a part of a team, and I like that atmosphere, and I like having people motivate me, and I like motivating others, and I love helping people, and that's kind of my goal and how I've always been my whole life. So I'm excited to start. I have so many questions though. Poor Cassie's like, oh no, what did I get myself into?
Love it. I love
But
it.
yes, I'm excited.
Welcome, Fallon.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Melanie, go for it.
My name's Melanie. I live in Washington State. I'm 53 years old. I currently am furloughed from my job at the Hilton. I'm an events coordinator. And I have done sports my whole life as well, and finally quit playing softball about 4 years ago and needed something to get me back in shape because I was doing nothing. And so this, I signed up a year ago and then kind of let it fall off. I didn't do anything with it. So now that I have some time, I decided to re-sign as a coach and just want to help people and understand and kind of tell my story that at 53, getting your body moving and blood flowing helps all that joint pain. So Midori was in my wedding in 1994. If that tells the story right there. So.
You made us wear hot pink. I mean, fuchsia.
Fuchsia pink, yes. But I'm no longer married, so it was because of the hot pink, I'm sure. But I have a ton of questions too, so.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Melanie. We're so excited.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kelsey, go for it.
Hi, I'm Kelsey.
Might be cutting out, Kelsey.
Is this any better?
Yeah.
We have horrible Wi-Fi in our little town. Let's see. I am 30 and I teach 7th through 12th grade vocal music at a really small school. And so I didn't really play sports most of my life. I did when I was younger, but now I kind of took more of the music route. But I have always kind of been a runner and always thought fitness was an important part of my life. So in college, I got introduced to Insanity, and that's kind of how I got connected with Beachbody. And then later on down the road, I did 21 Day Fix, and I've kind of been doing the programs on and off for the last, since then. And with this whole quarantine thing going on, I've gotten a lot more consistent, and it's really changed my life. So I want to be able to share that with other people as well, kind of like the rest of you.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelsey. And I love recruiting teachers, apparently. I just love exciting. So cool. Okay, so you guys, thank you for sharing. And I don't know if we'll have time. We can get back and introduce ourselves, but we do have a call at 7:30, so I just want to be mindful of this. But I want to talk action, your first steps with action. And that's usually like, how do I start? What do I do, right? And I know personally for my team in Midori, and Lauren, I'm not sure if you're using our site or not, but we have an ourcoachhub.com, and that website is dedicated to your coach training. So we'll send you that, and it has step 1. You'll go in, and it's really just the nitty gritty of getting started with Beachbody, like setting up your websites and your direct deposit, all that stuff, super basic stuff. And then step 2 is more like your goals and walking through those getting started steps and getting yourself ready. And then we have our Coach University, which is all of our training videos that we created. And I always say do steps 1 and 2, and then self-pace your way through Coach University. So set yourself maybe 2 times a week where you're going to sit down for 30 minutes and get a couple trainings done. But you don't need that stuff to start taking action. And so talking action steps, really what we want you to do is work on you. That is number 1 foundational thing. And Beachbody is awesome about you need to take care of your health first, because you hear the plain analogy, like put on your oxygen mask first before you help other people, because if you're not helping yourself first, if you're passed out, you can't help others. Same thing. You got to work on your health and fitness to be an example and be able to lean into others and help them as well. And so work on you. Pick a program, whether it's nutrition and fitness or both, and share your journey. Share it on social media, share it on your stories, share it in person with people, and that can look however you want it to look. I know for me, a lot of getting started was kind of the emotional mindset stuff. And so it was kind of that journey of, I didn't share a lot about nutrition because I struggled with that, with like emotional eating and disordered eating. And so I wasn't really ready to share that part of my journey, but I shared the mindset stuff. I shared workouts every day, all that fun stuff, and about the coaching opportunity. So number 1, work on you. And then you're going to invite other people to join you, whether that's with the coaching opportunity or with their health and fitness goals. And repeat and repeat and repeat. That's literally what we do, whether you are a 10-year veteran coach or you've been here 10 minutes. Like that is, Fallon, that's you. Been here 10 minutes. Like seriously, that is what we do, is we work on ourselves, we share our journey, and we invite other people to join us. And by doing that, especially on social media, if you're not someone who's big on that yet, that's okay. I wasn't either. But by sharing our journey, we're gaining trust. We're gaining, people seeing that we're consistent with our actions. And I know if it was me, I would want help from someone who is consistent and they stuck with it, right? I'm not someone who naturally does that. And so I would gravitate towards someone I can trust and is always following through. And so we want to be that example for others. And that goes back to the leadership part too. So that action piece. Pick a program, like we said. I know MBF, our Muscle Burns Fat program, just came out. Super exciting. We're doing another round. Or we have tons of other options that you guys can follow. But I say pick a program. If you have other stuff that you're doing, like CrossFit or working out at the gym, pick a couple workouts that you enjoy. That's okay. Or sample a bunch that are in the library. Or if you're waiting for MBF, the next round to start, you can start sampling different workout every day from a different program in Beachbody On Demand. That's fine. But start taking action so you have something to share on social media. And I always say we like to do something called curiosity attraction marketing. And it's really important that we do this because I see a lot of new coaches, guilty, who will post Beachbody, who will post MBF, who will post Shakeology. There's nothing wrong with that occasionally, but you guys, if you're doing that every single day, instead of someone reaching out to you to have coach help and get those things, they're going to go to Amazon. They're going to go straight to the Beachbody website, and they're going to end up with either not knowing about the option to have a coach and get that extra help, or they're not going to know that at all, right? And so, or they're going to go to Amazon and never have that. So we want to make sure that they're getting set up with you. So by doing curiosity marketing, so showing your journey, that you're loving it, that you're getting results and just totally rocking it, they're going to be like, what's Kelsey doing? Like, I want to get in on that, right? She is so happy and she's seeing results, and that's when people will reach out to you. Or if you're messaging them, they'll be following along. And I'll tell you, if you send someone an invite on a message, the first thing they're going to do is go to your profile and see what you're up to. And if you're not backing that with what you're up to, they're going to be like, oh, no, probably not. Like, I don't know what you're doing. So it's really important that your, what we call your storefront, which is like your social media, is matching what you're talking about behind the scenes. So that action is important. But So what we want you to do is definitely invite. And what we mean by an invite is simply just asking friends, asking family, asking people that you might know through social media to join you with a coaching opportunity if you think that's something they would be interested in or great at, or asking them to join what we call like a challenge group, which is like doing a program with you. We have an ongoing challenge group with my team called the Best Life Tribe. And it's on Beachbody On Demand in our BOD group, our BOD groups. And so that's really just a place that they check in daily. We share tips and tools and all that. And we also have like specific challenge groups for programs like MBF when it launched. So you're just inviting, you're just asking them to join you, and it's simple as that. And we have what we call scripts. They're basic wording that you can change up to fit your personality and the person that you're talking to, but it helps kind of guide the conversation. And through our training, we also have kind of a script to walk you through inviting them, how to share what we offer, getting to know their goals, right? Because we really want to be focused on what they need, not making a sale. Because yeah, it's awesome to earn income, but that's not what really the big part of what we do with this. Like, we want to get people started with a program or a product that's going to change their life. And then maybe eventually they'll become a coach, or they will refer other people, and we're finding more people to make happier and healthier, right? That's the goal, is we want to pay this forward. And so the sale is great, but we want to make sure that we're paying attention to what people need. So we have that script that walks you through kind of that initial invitation all the way to helping them get enrolled and started. So your first action step that I love is I want you to make a list of 50 people. And I know that some people are like, I don't know 50 people, or that's a lot. But you guys, think back to childhood. Like Melanie and Midori, hello, you guys. Like, they were together in a wedding, right? That's somebody from their past. Maybe, maybe they still know each other, but I'm saying, like, think back to people that you might know. I know Fallon and I connected because of my husband, like from high school. Super cool, right? So think back to who might you know, or what other connections can you make? So we have a memory jogger that's in our Coach University. And that's a tool just to kind of jog your memory, thinking back from childhood all the way to now, and make a list of people. And we always say, be totally unbiased. Don't think about what someone might say, what their answer might be, yes or no. We just want you to invite them, because I always give the example, when I got invited from the outside, it did not look like I needed the coaching opportunity. It did not look like I needed help with my health goals. I was a group fitness instructor. I was fit. I didn't need to lose weight. I was in a career that looked like I was happy. I was miserable. On every front, I was miserable. And so I needed it. And so I always think, like, there's other Cassies out there that need this, and I need to reach out and ask them. So I can't prejudge someone, because I never know. So make that list of 50 people. And then your goal here in the next week is to invite those 50 people. And you can break it down if you want to do like a few each day, or if you just want to go for it and do 50 people, that's okay. However you want to handle that. And we will give you basic wording to get started with that. And I know for me, it was easier to reach out to like my coworkers and friends first, versus like strangers, where some people are like, I'm just going to go to strangers, because if they say no, it's not awkward. I don't know. So that's where you get started, is you're inviting that list of 50 people. So great start with that. And then just a couple things to keep in mind. This is such perfect timing for you guys that we're doing this list of 50 people, because tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time, we have a team training, and it's all about inviting. And it's really cool because it'll be leaders from our coaching team will be sharing about different ways of inviting and like our best tips and tools. So definitely, if you can get on for that live, I would highly recommend it. If you can't, it will be recorded. And we also have a Q&A at 5:30 p.m. Central. And that Q&A, I heard you guys saying, I got lots of questions. Hop on there and ask. That is like the perfect time. I love the Q&A every week. And I always get so much out of that. And it's for new coaches all the way to experience. You're welcome. Anybody can jump on and ask. So again, those are in the team page and our team page up in the banner. If you click on the banner, the links for our Zooms are there, what time, and all that information is in there. I also send out a daily or a weekly email with that info too. So yeah, so that's kind of the gist of getting started, you guys. We just want you taking action. The other thing is some personal development. And I love personal development. It could be an audiobook. It could be a book you read in person. It could be a podcast. It could be anything that is working on your mindset and growing your mind. Because I really believe that you have to grow your mind to grow your business and help people. You're only as good as your mind is. So that's really important. I'm forgetting something. What was it? There's a piece that I'm forgetting, you guys. I'm tired. I'm trying hard. Oh, Mondays, National Wake Up Call. That's what it was. Beachbody hosts by corporate every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, so 10 a.m. Central time. We have what we call our National Wake Up Call, and every week we have either a coach or like a super trainer. Sometimes it's our CEO hops on and does a really great training, and they tell their story, which I really love, and kind of their success through the business, and that's awesome. They also talk about what's going on in the company, updates and things that we have going on. And so that's a really great one to listen. And you can listen back to that if you join the Beachbody Champions page or the Beachbody 411 page on Facebook. It's there. There's also a podcast. You can go back and literally listen to, like, I don't even know when it started, maybe 9 years ago. You can listen to 9 years worth of National Wake Up Call. And I like those, a little something to listen to in the car or the shower, cooking dinner. Those are really great. So that is a great way to start with personal development too, just hearing coach stories. So yeah, we can send a follow-up for you guys. And I'm trying to think, Midori, Lauren, anything else you want to add in?
No. So Melanie, I just sent you the invite to our Facebook group, and that's where you can find the information about the training. And I'm sure you ladies here, your coach can set you up with that as well. Lauren?
I think you got it all covered in 25 minutes.
Awesome.
That's simple.
Yeah, and you guys, I know you have more questions, and I just want to reiterate, like, please reach out to us. We're happy to answer. I know we're all busy people just like you, so if you're not hearing back from us quickly, go to the team page. It's Dream Team Dynasty is our team page, or Ignite Your Life, depending on your team. And you can quick write the question in there. And then I know personally I don't add into message threads yet, but in a couple of weeks, we'll add you into our team message thread. And that's the other place where you can get info. And then Google's my best friend. Love it. All right. And yeah, reach out for questions, but thank you guys so much for getting on. I love seeing new coaches together, and you guys kind of know who each other are now. So if you're in the team page or whatever, or if you have a question, you can reach out to each other too and be like, do you know what this is? Or do you know what's happening? That's always super fun. So yeah. All right, you guys. Make it an awesome night, and you make that list of 50 people you can start inviting as soon as you want, and let us know when you're done with your 50, and we'll go from there.